So I just had one of the most awesome throwbacks pop up, and Salt and Pepper. If any of you know who they are, if not, check them out because it's none of your business. But it's what's the matter with your life? Why you gotta mess with mine? Don't keep sweating what I do, cause I'm gonna be just fine. Check it out if I. Oh, that is like the anthem that needs to go out to all the people that aren't living their own lives. Because if you're busy in other people's world, fighting their battles, dealing with their drama, causing trauma and pain, and releasing, I've already talked about bleeding on other people because you refuse to heal past wounds. That's you not minding your business. Mind your own business. And it comes down to, we live in such a greedy world now. Everyone's like, gimme, gimme, gimme. My precious. Come on now, go out and work for it. Get it. You have to rise and shine. And I remember growing up, wakey, wakey, rise and shine. You've had your sleep, I've had mine. And it was that moment of getting up and like, I don't want to. And back then, it didn't make sense to me. But now, I totally get it. It's self-explanatory. Wake up and shine. Let the world see your ta-da, what you're made of. Because you can go around, like I said, being that, oh, what they got going on, peeking out the window, watching through cameras, stalking on social media, always trying to trip somebody up. But if that's what you're doing, what are you doing with your own life? You're wasting your time. You're here to do great things. You're here to see what you're made of, not what you can compete with, because for the most part, we all have different skill sets. We all have different ideas. We all have different lengths of knowledge. We all have different things we've worked towards. We have different gifts. You're a hodgepodge of so many things if you'll dig within yourself to find it. But if you're so busy looking on the outside, what are you going to obtain? Adversity, conflict, trauma, bad karma. And it's funny, they even had to come up with names for individuals that do that. And we all know who those men and women are. I don't need to shine a light. It's been around for a minute. But don't be one of those people. Don't be one of those people that can't handle their emotions. I've had to remind my daughter multiple times, you need to control your emotions, because if your emotions are controllable, you're easily manipulated. And if that's the case, most of the time you're going to go out and try to manipulate others. And then you're playing checkers while other people are playing chess. You've already lost from the get-go. You have to know in your mind that you're more intelligent than what's in front of you. That if there is a problem, there's a solution. You can focus on the problem, but that's not going to bring forth a solution. It's going to actually attract more negativity in your world and more problems that you're refusing to solve. And if you're intelligent enough, when you're doing wrong and bad things start happening to you, that's called karma. It's a balancing system. If you put out negative, you're going to get back negative. There's a ripple effect in the universe. What are you putting out? Are you minding your own business and living your own life, working towards your own goals, focusing on your family and the betterment of your own life? Or are you so busy trying to trip somebody else that you don't see the hole you're about to fall into? It doesn't have to be a nasty game. There's enough for everybody in this world to win. It's just some people are lazy and they don't want to work for it. But those are the people you want to avoid. They're leeches. They're going to try to suck the life out of you, steal from you, manipulate you, bring you down by putting you down. Don't give them that power. And the easiest way to not give them that power is, I'm not going to entertain this. You can throw shade my way. Thank you. It's Texas. It's hot. We all look for a little shade. And I know that's contradictory to what it means, but in a sense, you have to understand if someone's being negative towards you, that's actually empowering you, because your haters are the one that fuel your fire. They give you something to prove. Oh, you said I can't? Watch me do it 10 times over. Oh, you said I'm worthless? Watch my worth. And a lot of it's going to come from you seeing what you're willing to do when I'm not willing to respond. People will try to fearmonger you on a regular basis, and those people are actually very afraid and often lazy because they don't have anything to offer. A lot of them have sold their souls for minuscule little aspects of what they think they need in this world. They forget that this is an imaginarium. You can have and do whatever you want. Say you can have whatever you like. You really can. You have to work for it. And I know it's hard because I myself am dealing with trials and tribulations in my daily world that come from somebody that's not quite stable. But I have to every morning remind myself, not my monkey, not my circus. That's you. That's not me. I don't have to let you change me. Because if I let you change me, then therefore I have shown that I have no control of my emotions, that I am not confident in who I am, and that I have no direction in my own life. If you can't find someone that you're willing to walk with, that you're comfortable letting lead you, walk alone. Become the leader. Be the one that shows the world, I can do bad on my own, but hey, I can do awesome and amazing on my own too. And when I do, don't come knocking at my door, especially when you were the ones that put me down. You're worth so much more than people will give you credit for, because a lot of times they're so insecure, the only thing they know to do is to drag you down to their level. But when you've been on that level your entire life, because we're all born into this world of chaos and crazy and greed and hate and competition, when you can level up above that and find your worth, then you can love yourself. And when you can love yourself, it doesn't matter what anybody says. It doesn't matter what anybody does. And you might find yourself on the brink of losing everything. That's what happens. When you're about to level up, you have to shed the things that would hold you down. You have to shed the old way of thinking to be able to grow those wings and go, oh, I'm no longer a caterpillar. Now I'm a butterfly and I can fly. And it's a matter of transformation. And yes, it's scary as all get out. But it's one of those things, if you're willing to face those fears, you're willing to go, I surrender. I know you have a higher purpose for me. I know there's something grander than the scheme of what I see in this life. And you know what? I'm going to watch it. I'm going to follow the guidance that I'm being directed in that path. And I'm going to say, you know what? It's going to lead to my higher good. It's going to lead to the betterment of my life. And it's going to help not only me, but it's going to help change the world for the better, because the world is transforming. It's funny how even right now it's trying to rain, which I washed my car yesterday and it rained. It's like the curse of my family. But anywho, just wanted to hopefully help somebody, because there's days where I need to hear these things other than myself reminding myself of these things, because we can forget when we're going through what seems like never ending turmoil, but it's worth it and it will get better. I promise it will get better. I've been through years and years of persecution and being bullied and put down, and it's like being molded, burned in the fire, and then brought back to life. So just know that you are a magical creation in the making, and you are lovable. You are very creative. You are strong. Don't let anyone take your power away from you. So it's raining more. Peace, love, and light. Bye.